What is up? What is up? What is going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. I hope you are having an amazing evening. Or whenever you listen to this video, I hope you're doing great. Real quick, I'm not even waiting until nobody log on. I want to see what's in the energy, what's going on. It feels different. It feels like cut the bullshit energy. Like, it feels like truth. It feels like you couldn't lie to me even if you want to, even if you tried to. I still know the truth type of energy. That's what it is. You are seeing through the bullshit, and not only are you seeing through the bullshit, but you are calling it for what it is. You see what it is. You know what it is. You ain't second guessing shit. You're not second guessing yourself either. Not second. Ooh, excuse me. You're not second guessing yourself either. Let's see. So basically, you're sure of yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you who you are. You know who you are. Nobody can tell you who you are because you know who you are, physically and spiritually. And that was the main thing. The main thing was for you to doubt who you was, because if you doubt who you were, you would doubt the things that you know about yourself, especially if you are spiritual. So what they will do, they don't care if you think that you know something. They're going to keep doing spell work to make you doubt what you know. But you are at a point to like, bitch, it doesn't matter what type of spell work you put on me. Your fucking grandmother, bitch. No matter what you put on me, it don't work. It doesn't work. Imagine calling me a fucking monkey, but a monkey will beat the living shit out of your ass. Imagine that. Imagine you not being able to wake up in the morning. Imagine that you should take this time and use your breath and thank God for it while you have it, instead of attacking somebody else, because you never know when that day is going to come to when you're not going to fucking wake up. So what you should never do is waste your time talking shit to somebody that you don't fucking know. Don't do that. Especially when I can tell you when your last day is. Don't do that. Or especially when I can tell you who's finna pass away around you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that shit when my ancestors can set your ass up in the spirit. Don't do that. You set yourself up for failure. I don't even have to say anything. My ancestors see what you're doing and it's a wrap. Apparently, you haven't followed me long enough to know how this shit go over here. When you talk shit, I won't even block you. I want you to try to live about what the fuck happened to you and come back and tell me. That's what I want you to do. I want you to come back and tell me how good God has been great in your life after you go through what you go through. That's all you gotta do. Don't waste your time talking shit on somebody shit you don't know. Especially when she give no fucks about you. One thing about a spiritualist, let me tell you something. You should never just attack a spiritualist, because she may not do a lot of shit, but she got people who love her who do. So you gotta be careful how you treat people, because you never know who's watching. You never know who watches my page. So you should tread very lightly. I promise you. It ain't about the people that you fucking with. It's about the people who they are attached to. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. I think it's real funny that a lot of y'all don't like tarot, but you're here. Because you're looking for answers that your fucking mammy can't give you. Or your daddy can't. Or your grandmother. Because she's dead. And you come here looking for answers. I attract hurt souls. I know that. I attract a lot of people that's gonna talk shit. I know that. That's the purpose. That's the purpose. When you are a child of God, or when you are connected to a greater purpose, we are used as where the fuck is my other cards? We are used as bait. We know that. That's why we get blessed the way that we do. That's why we don't spend our time going up on the random motherfuckers' pages and saying goofy ass shit. Especially when we don't know them. We set up for this. We're meant for this. I'm baiting, you fell for it. And I ain't even have to do much. I guarantee you, the people who want to attack you, or the people who come at you, when they go through shit, they'll remember you. They gonna remember you, every word you fucking said. In fact, they might even go back to the reading on which they attacked you in and start from there. If you think spirit just touches you, no. You got another thing coming. The things that you so-called love, spirit takes those too. You gotta stop thinking you better than God. You gotta stop thinking that you can tear people down just because you're hurt. Spirit say you build it, they will come. They will fucking come. Imagine if God gave a fuck that people talked about him. Baby, you getting ready to go on an amazing new journey. A new journey is getting ready to start, and it's heavily supported by your ancestors. Heavily supported by your ancestors. You're getting ready to find out some knowledge, balance, truth, and it's gonna come with a little bit of abundance. It is. But you had to find this truth out first. But the first truth that you had to find out was that there's no greater love than God. There's no greater love to God than God. Anything else is just extra. God love is ultimate. The way your ancestors and your spiritual team love on you is the most ultimate love that you could ever receive. It's really the only love that even fucking matters. So the fact that people don't like you and the people don't love you, it don't fucking matter. You're getting ready to see how none of that mattered. All they wanted to do was hold you back. They was extra weight on your journey. Let's see what this card means in this book. All right, this is a powerful strength. These people can't, they can't fuck with you. They can't fuck with you. They're not going to hit the like button because they stalkers. They're not going to hit the And let me ask a question. How come every time somebody sees a black reader, why does her name have to be Cleo? There are a lot of good readers out here, and what's so crazy is that she was talented, but she used her talents for the wrong things. She used her talents for greed. So it's not that she didn't have a gift. She just used it in the wrong way. So she was very fucking gifted. But I wonder why is that the only black reader that people think of is Cleo. If you click on YouTube and type in tarot card readers, you'll see that there's plenty black readers. And they motherfucking names ain't Cleo, bitch. Loyal. You are loyal to the information that you receive. You are loyal to, you take the information that you receive and you do what you need to do with it. You use it to help you grow. All right, longevity, health. All right, and it's also in reverse. Okay, so you have someone trying to project health issues on you so that you wouldn't be able to receive something. But you getting it regardless. You getting it regardless. What I say? Double gift. You getting it regardless. They can't do nothing to stop what God has for you. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. I ain't never seen motherfuckers in my life. As soon as you log on, they go to doing this shit. I say, damn. Bitch, you ain't even let the notification go off yet that I'm live. But let me tell you why they're here. Because they love me. And they looking for answers and they know, look, it's trusted over here. Starseed energy. This is why they come. Because I got this boss ass energy over here. And I make shit happen. And they don't like that. When people attack you, it's because they don't have the power of manifestating. When people attack you, they can't manifest. They don't know how. Because what reason would you have to attack somebody else if you was manifesting everything that you wanted in your life? What is your reason for the attack? The reason for the attack is that they can't do what you do. Even if they tried, even if they wanted to, they can't. They soul ain't built up like that. They weak. You getting ready to celebrate friendship, community. I told you you're getting ready to celebrate. And they know that. And they mad because you're getting ready to gain something. You're getting ready to walk away with truth and money. And they mad. Because them ancestors put that ass whooping. That ancestors did what they had to do. They do what they had to do. They removed burdens so that you wouldn't have to work hard as they are trying to make you work to receive what you're receiving. You already did the motherfucking work. Intuition, secrets, mystery, inner wisdom. The work was you finding out. Tower moment. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Write down the things that you want for yourself in life. Ask God, what's my purpose in life? Show me what my purpose is. Get closer to God, and God will give you everything. And I know that shit sound cliche, but if it sound cliche, then that's for the people who don't believe in God. Because how do you not know that God is a miracle worker? Niggas say they don't believe in magic, but what the fuck you think God be doing? What do you fuck you think miracles are? What do you think miracles are? Because miracles come out of thin air. They happen out of nowhere. What the fuck is the difference between a miracle and a blessing and magic? What's the difference? Somebody getting a message of fucking concern. And what is the concern about it? Divination. The message is that you can see. What can you see about your fucking childhood? Ring the alarms. I've been doing this for, and I'll be damned if I let another. I heard ring the alarms. I heard ring the alarm. She knows. Yeah, she know. Satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, material comfort, and gratitude. Look at this shit. She knows. She knows everything. She knows about her parents. She knows about her aunt. She knows about her grandma. She knows about her uncle. She knows about her cousins. And she knows about which ones. Oh, damn it. She knows. They gotta give it what's hers because she knows. Partnership, harmony, mutual attraction and balance. To a cuss, they gotta give you what's yours. They can't give you what's yours. You are constantly screaming the truth. They're going to lose everything around them. One thing about God, if you are in the right, you're not going to continuously lose everything around you. If you roll on with God, you are not going to continuously lose shit around you. You do that when you're not on the right side. You do that when there's lessons to be learned and you're not learning them. And God has to make you learn them. But baby, once you know the wholehearted truth, you have a steel shield around you. Look at the shit they try to put on you. They didn't give a fuck if you was dead or broke. They wanted you to be in a poverty situation that would have led to death. Then they could have continued to spin and lie and to spin a narrative about you. It didn't work. Now they're in, I don't know what I'm going to do. We tried to put this girl in the fucking dirt. They tried to put you in the dirt. You're not the first person, but you damn sure gonna be the last person up under their hand. I can see the sadness in everybody's face because they know that I know. Why so sad? What's the problem? The problem is how the fuck she know when she not saying nothing. Or she's speaking it out everywhere else, but they not saying nothing. Why? I'm gonna make you crash the fuck out. I'm gonna make you crash out. They wanted you to crash out. No. I'm gonna make you crash out. You wanna know how you do that? First of all, you keep talking your shit. Keep following your intuition. But you keep being that beautiful soul that you are. That's how you do that. Easy. Continue loving on yourself. That was the whole purpose Keep trusting in what you know. They like, oh no, this bitch no. Yes, she know. She been going ham on Facebook all day. Nobody said nothing. I'm still waiting on a baby picture. Nobody has one. Nobody has one. I'm still waiting on a lot of shit. Ain't nobody bringing it. What I'm asking for. Which means there is no proof. Only proof of this. I wrote something today and I said, when it comes to divine feminines, when you come here, you are born with the sins of your father. If you live a promiscuous life as a young teen, then you know why. Your daddy was a hoe out here, and how you got here was probably in a hoish ass way. I can almost fucking guarantee it. You still see signs of overactive sexual behavior. When you get a certain age, you can read shit. You start to become a motherfucking shit. You be analyzing motherfucking behaviors, all of that shit. You start to see the common denominator in certain type of motherfucking people, whether it's predators, drug users, abusers. You start to see the fucking patterns. And then you like, damn, that's everything I grew around. And then you gotta remember, you remember how you was when you was a teen? Nobody knew your fucking business. You remember how it was when you was with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friends? Nobody knew y'all business, right? Nobody knew anything. Nobody was gonna ever find out. Unless you have a child that's like me. And then you got parents of a horrible past. That's when shit becomes a threat. When you got family members who thrive on how they look to society instead of being motherfucking upstanding good people in life. Hey, Miss Stephanie, I don't know if I said hey or not. You finding out shit. But you are born in the sins of your father, and literally the only way that you can clear that shit is by getting closer to God, finding out who you are. But the purpose of you getting closer to God, because God's going to show you what real love is. Because you're going to find out that you didn't receive that shit from your family at all. But yeah, only thing that they half-ass provided was shelter. There was no love. There was nothing. It was shelter. Half of the time they wasn't home. They was running the motherfucking streets, leaving you home by yourself in elementary school back then. And then God shows you the love. That's when that self-love, you have to have that self-love. God ain't gonna give you the truth until you got that self-love down pat. Because that truth go gut punch you. Confirmation. 4/4/24/44. But when you get to that self-love and you find out that truth, that's when that absolute protection is all around you. Because I told you, you only have to know the 1%. God gonna handle the rest. You have to be strong enough to, when you go through shit, like for example, when you're trying to heal and all of that type of shit, they don't want you to bring up old shit, because if you start bringing up old shit and go to thinking about it, you're gonna start seeing patterns. God gonna start showing you shit. hmm God gonna start showing you shit. God gonna start showing you shit, and if you like me, God will. I keep telling motherfuckers, baby, I be in a room 40, motherfucking 1,000 years ago type shit. I don't have to, like, nigga, I can go there and listen to what you did then. That's a gift that I got. That's a gift that I have. This is what I do. I've been like this since I was a kid. Why don't nobody talk about, damn, she been like this since she was a kid. I always knew she was gonna be like this because they did spell work to cover it up. So I couldn't be like this because we don't want her like this. Stop saying that shit. Stop introducing her to that shit. Let's keep doing spell work so she'll never look in that direction. Type it. Bree, you been reading my post on Facebook? Have I not been going crazy on Facebook saying all types of shit? Bitches don't be saying shit. And I be doing postal experiments because I do shit like this. I'll post pictures of my kids. Everybody will like them shits. So I know you watching. And then I'll post something right behind that shit. Then I'll keep posting. No likes, no nothing. But I'm like this so I can see you reading it. And I can feel people reading it and knowing the truth and they ain't saying shit. They too will be punished. Who gonna beat you? The only people that tell me the truth is strangers. Bree, you missed it. Bree, was you in the room? Oh, no, Bree, you was in the room last night. You was in the room last night. I'm still, months later, looking for a baby picture of me that nobody has. Nobody has seen my mother pregnant with me. Still trying to see what's going on. Again, you have to love yourself enough. Let me tell you you have to get closer to God before God start revealing shit. Because when God start peeling back who the fuck people is around you, you're going to be like, what in the fuck? You're going to find out that you're born in incest. You're going to find out that motherfucking rape runs in your goddamn family and nobody cares. You're going to find out that people are stealing money, having sex rituals, going to voodoo priests, paying for spell work. You're going to find out crazy shit. That shit is enough to take somebody up out of here. That's enough to take, Brie, I'm going to do a reader for you. That's enough to take motherfuckers up out of here. Man, live 40-something fucking years to find out that your aunt is really your mama. That shit'll fuck. That shit'll fuck somebody up. What? I'm using it. I just fucking got it. No. Watch TV while you can. Shit just been crazy, but you know what? The crazy thing about it, I've been wanting to watch like my readings and shit. I can't even watch no readings. Like Spirit won't even let me watch no readings. Like I just my mind go elsewhere. I got ADHD. I be clicking on readings. Next thing you know, I'm clicking on another reading. Next thing you know, I'm clicking on another reading. Today is when I really was like, you know what, Spirit? Just it's just weird. And then you got people fucking with you, throwing your shit away. You know, when you know you're not crazy. It's like people doing little shit to try to fuck with you mentally. But I don't care because when I know that you're a sack of shits and that you ain't who the fuck you say you is and you really a nasty ass motherfucker, like that shit, you throwing away my shit doesn't bother me. You got a lot more things that you need to be worrying about than throwing away my shit. Today felt like a fresh of breath, a fresh of breath air. Speaking to that lady last night who was in my live, who I just realized who she was because you know the name looked different from when it show up in the live or whatever. Um, she really made me feel good. Like she really gave me a fucking hug. Like she gave me the hug that I wanted from my grandma. Like She gave me the confirmation that I needed from my auntie and my passed on loved ones. Look, have faith. Spirit say don't overthink nothing. Reach in for your goals. Everything that you thought was what it is what it is. You're not fucking crazy. That's the whole purpose for them to for you not to trust yourself. They just don't want you to trust yourself. I don't care how crazy some shit look. Trust that shit. Look at them. They concerned. Because no matter what they doing, you still holding on to that even if it sound crazy as fuck. That confusion spell ain't working. Lack of direction, aggressiveness, and lack of control. Wait till them niggas go out of town and I cover that fucking camera up. We're gonna see who really gonna have something, a lack of control. I know you do. That's because he around you, Bree. Celebration, friendship, community, creativity. You got something good coming in, don't worry. 22 and 33 is up here. 3, 33, and 22. 7 and 8. Your ancestors right here with you, kicking ass. So hold on to your dreams. It may seem, everything seem a little fucking crazy right now, but there's nothing else that you need to do. You're right here at the end. You're right here at the end. Literally everything you need is on the other side of the door. Stay tuned for your next read. I'm going back live.